International mediators are convening in Doha, the capital of Qatar, on Thursday in an effort to negotiate a ceasefire in Gaza and prevent a broader conflict in the Middle East. Delegates from the United States, Egypt, and Qatar are set to meet with an Israeli delegation. Although Hamas announced on Wednesday that it would not participate in the discussions, there is a possibility that their representatives may engage with mediators later, according to Reuters. The situation is critical. Amid ongoing clashes in Gaza and the West Bank, Israel and Hezbollah have been exchanging fire along the Lebanese border. Over 100 hostages remain in captivity, while commercial shipping is under threat from Yemen-based Houthi fighters. Additionally, Iran has issued warnings of a retaliatory strike in response to the killing of Hamas leader Ismail Haniyeh in Tehran last month. While Israel has not officially claimed responsibility for Haniyeh's death, it is widely believed to be involved. 3 senior Iranian officials have indicated that a ceasefire agreement in Gaza is the only measure that could prevent retaliation for the killing, as reported by Reuters. The discussions in Doha are centered around a 3-phase roadmap for a truce that U.S. President Joe Biden introduced on May 31st. This proposal includes a 6-week ceasefire, the withdrawal of Israeli troops from populated areas in Gaza, and the release of women, the elderly, and wounded hostages in exchange for Palestinian prisoners. It also calls for an increase in humanitarian aid and the return of Palestinians to their homes. The initial 6-week ceasefire would lead to a second phase involving the release of all hostages and a complete Israeli withdrawal from Gaza, ultimately establishing a permanent ceasefire. The third phase would focus on the reconstruction of Gaza. As negotiations commence, fighting persists. On Thursday, the Health Ministry in the West Bank reported that Israeli airstrikes on a refugee camp resulted in the deaths of 2 Palestinians, with 7 others injured. The Israeli military stated that 2 armed militants posing a threat to security forces in the area were killed. Palestinian health officials claim that nearly 40,000 individuals have died as a result of Israel's military campaign, which was launched in retaliation for the 1,200 people killed and 250 captured by Hamas on October 7th. Palestinian officials assert that the majority of casualties are women and children, while Israel contends that most are combatants.